Who are the three dark horse national title contenders in the college football playoffs? I've chose three teams that can make a magical run and possibly win the national championship. All three of these teams are outside of the top 5 odds to win the national championship. And I've talked about this team a lot, but my first dark horse national title contender is Notre Dame. They aren't in the top 5 odds to win the national championship. People are not taking them seriously because of that Northern Illinois loss, but this is a very good football team. They have the largest margin of victory in the country right now. They have one of the top rushing offenses in the nation and one of the top scoring defenses in the nation as well. They haven't had a tough schedule, but they just got a win over USC on the road. It was a decent win, and they've been dominant all year. Notre Dame has a pretty favorable path to the national championship game because the right side of the bracket is very weak. If they somehow beat a Georgia team without Carson Beck, this team could go all the way, and Notre Dame is a team to keep an eye on. The second dark horse contender I want to talk about is Tennessee. Now, Tennessee probably has the toughest path to make the national championship game. They have to play Ohio State in the first round and Oregon in the second round. And if they get by Ohio State and Oregon, two very good teams, they would probably have to play Texas in the semifinals, and then they would have to win the national championship as well. So Tennessee would have a brutal path to make it all the way, but this is a pretty good football team. They run the ball super well and they play very good defense, and if the passing game can continue to get going, this team could be dangerous. They had a decent game against Vanderbilt, and the offense has been playing better lately, so if they can stay consistent and get a passing game going, they could beat any team. This one is a long shot, but my last dark horse contender to win the national championship is actually Arizona State. Arizona State has a beast at running back in Cam Scatterbo, and they have a decent team around him. I could have went with Boise State, but I really think Ashton Jeanty is that whole offense. And outside of Ashton Jeanty, Boise State is not a great football team. And overall, I think Arizona State has been more dominant this year. They are on a winning streak, and they just dominated Iowa State in the Big 12 championship game. This is a young team, and they are all in this together. They get better every week, and this is a very motivated team who knows what they can do. I've been impressed with how Arizona State has been playing lately, and they also get a first round bye, so watch out for Arizona State.